reset because you're just losing too much goddamn time. It's very rare that he's not a douchebag, though. But if you go more towards the wall rather than the balcony, you can typically slip by him. Typically. Nice, 2.2. That was about 5 milliseconds faster. Or no, that was 6 milliseconds faster. Alright, hit me. You know how this works. Good boy. And... bad. Fucker. Good boy. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. Oh, we're getting a stab. Next hit kills. Alright, 39. So we're 3 seconds behind now. So that's unfortunate. We went from a 36.7 to a 39.3. Still workable, but behind nonetheless. But of course, it doesn't matter if we don't get perfect doors. If we don't get perfect doors, then, you know, we've kind of lost too much time. More specifically, that first door. That first door is the most important door that we need to hit. Everything else is just a bonus. So, you know, we take what we can get as we go through more doors. Ha, more door. Ha, ha, ha. Puns. Unintentional? Yes. Funny nonetheless? Yes. And again, we pass our raptor friend to head up and grab the key. Of course, we'll be joined by more raptor friends after we get said key. There we go. Get out. Here we go. Are all three of them going to be in this hallway? Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Again, getting out of that room. Or that hallway. Oh, now you want to get out of my way, you fucking piece of shit. And especially that way. See, it's really hard, because had I been hugging the balcony, it would have been even faster. 9731. Nine, 7, 3, 1. Not bad, not bad. 216. Nice. 21.5, so we'll get out of this elevator by about 35. Or the cutscene for the radio will play at 35. Or around 35. That was 35 and a half. Still good time nonetheless. You know, hopefully the dogs won't be douchebags. Sometimes they're douchebags, sometimes they're not. Had I hugged more of that wall, we would have had a bad dog. And of course, we're coming to the part where we may get sandwiched here. There we are. Here we are. There you go. All right. It wasn't too bad. No sandwiching you two. I can hear them both. Very close to a sandwich. Very, very close to a sandwich there. All right, now we're gonna climb and pop up. And hopefully we have a good dog room. Great dog room. Fantastic dog room. Now we're going to go get our walnut. And hopefully I don't fuck up the hallway, though remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. Good. I didn't mess up the hallway. Good. He wasn't in the way. Always good when your Nintendo 64s get out of your way. Again, we've got some raptors in the hallway, but we don't really see them, we just hear them. And don't worry, they'll evolve into bees, so that's always a fun time. Very nice, very nice. Oh, bit of a kerfluffle there by walking to the wall like that. You typically don't want to walk into the wall. You want to kind of stay in the hallway, but we were making pretty good time, so we kind of didn't have to worry about it too much, but still would have been nice had we not hit it at all. Again, we made it out of that hallway by 5 minutes. We almost made it to this door in 5 minutes, which would have been really cool. Still making very excellent time. There we go. Again, the raptors are replaced by bees, which leads us to believe that raptors evolve into bees. Very terrifying evolutionary chain. Especially since they're such giant bees, you know what I mean? Get out of my way. That was kind of bad. But not much we can do about that. Plus, Splitworm, we don't know if he's going to be a good boy or not. Luckily the dog's not being a problematic douchebag. Very nice, very nice. Fastest we've ever gotten in here. Very, very nice. So yeah, like I said, you basically want below a 42 for getting past the opener, or closer as it's known as. I recently found out that that's what closer means, and I was like, oh, that's what that means. Whoops. Because I just call it nightmare kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, bam. Nice. Very nice, as you can see, even with something as terrible as a 39. Also, if you're wondering why I was counting shots, stopped after 5, said 1, it's because in case you don't get the 6-hit kill, it's to try to stop Mr. Splitworm from running away. And now we're in the sewer here to just chill, as it were. It's a pretty chill segment compared to the mall. There's no boss in here. There will be enemies, but not a lot. Just kind of a chill run sort of thing. Nice and relaxing. No eating fresh, however, as this place looks pretty grody. Plus, we're gonna be attacked by some undead dogs, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I mean, in terms of undead, they are indeed dogs, but undead, maybe? Question mark. The dogs weren't too aggressive here. We only saw one of them, and none of them hit us, which was nice. There are 3 dogs down in that area, but we didn't see any. And now we're going to pick up the shotgun. Something we use against bosses only, though we're typically not fighting anything anyway. Of course, our first pickup, I've only been recently implementing that. I used to never pick those up, but if you do pick them up, you'll never have to worry about shotgun shells ever again, which is nice. Make sure to kind of hug that wall, as I don't move the camera, because it just messes me up, so I don't move that wall. Or I hug that wall so I don't miss the turn. Also make sure that you take the second staircase instead of the first one. Now, it doesn't matter where you jump down here. I typically jump down at this point, however, because the camera likes to cooperate with me more, for whatever weird reason. I don't know why, it's just a thing. Very nice indeed. Here we go. And again, because I don't change the camera, I count these trash cans. Once you're past the third one, we can continue on this way perfectly fine. And again, there's only really that single dog. So, yeah. There we go. And inside for the fastest time we've had for getting inside. However, there is still a lot of time to be lost here because we have 3 raptors on the entire train, and if they hit us, we lose quite a bit of time. The next 2 are in this room, and we're introduced to the first large raptor of the game, being right here, of course. Good, they missed. Fantastic. Fantastic. The rest of the train is pretty simple. There's nothing really in here. We're just going to go past. And of course, don't mash any buttons here, because if you do, you could be reading something on the floor, making you lose time. Really unfortunate. Nice. Another rainbow split for us, which is very, very nice. And now we're in the sewer. Hopefully we can get a most excellent one. Whoops. Bit of an awkward turn there. And, of course, apartments and hospital. Hospital's the one we really, really have to worry about. As certain Leonard likes to be a dick. But also, missionary can cause problems. Really, any of the bosses can kill a run. It is most unfortunate. Of course, we had that happen. Unfortunately, auto-aim is not something we can turn off, which sucks. I wanted to make sure the giant raptor couldn't hit me, as yesterday we kind of got lots of hits. A lot of hits. And it was all very unfortunate, and it's very painful, because it knocks you down. Which is an extra bit of suck. And then we're going to pass some bees here. Ow. Apparently we're going to get hit by some bees. And then we're going to go down this very long hallway and get through that door. Alright, not bad, not bad. 11:30. This black screen kind of lingers a bit. Sometimes it makes me think there's a cutscene that's going to play, but I've recently stopped hitting the pause button to stop myself from losing time by going into the pause menu. Again, a lot of raptors and bees down here. They're pretty much the only things that we see down here. Oh, right. I always forget that sometimes, too, that you gotta go into the menu in order to activate some things, and it's kind of dumb. But we are in early 2000s territory and not mid to late 2000s territory. Alright, now we're whispering here because we are going towards the evil water and we don't want it to know that we're here, so we have to whisper. Again, we're hoping for a really good hair dryer here. So, basically, we are just running and not jumping into the water because that'll cost us about 5 seconds worth of time if we do. Also, we have to make sure that we don't move our movement stick or whatever you're using for movement. You want to keep it very still because when the camera changes to this angle, Heather will move everywhere if you're changing movement. Extremely nice hair dryer there. Again, you don't want to move the stick when you're going across the bridges because it will cause issue. And we're almost through here, and then we can stop our whispering. Here we go. And of course, this is our last giant raptor of the game. There are 2 more raptors after this as well, and then no more raptors, period. So here we go with the hair dryer scene, and we murdered what I assume is a Splitworm Jr. Again, running down this hall, you don't want to go down that tunnel, otherwise you'll just go into a pile of trash and lose time. And then this water is our friend, though it does lead us to some bees, as we can hear now. Again, you don't want to stick around. The bees aren't really going to do anything, but they will, fly at you if you stay too long, type of deal. Alright, let us run as fast as we can. Similar to the bridge, if you move your analog stick at all, it'll cause Heather to move, but if you keep it straight, it'll, she'll just keep going forward. Like, I'm holding down on my analog stick right there. Sometimes you do have to reposition because she'll be walking not towards the door, which is a really bad thing. And pop goes the weasel. Once again. This time not a rainbow, but a green. But still not too bad. Minus 12 seconds. Well, 12.5. But either way, very nice. And now we're in the apartments. We're just having a leisurely stroll up as we're hearing weird, frightening sounds. Not sure exactly what's going on. Super scary times. Here we are. Whoops. Mistake there. Here we go. Click on the mattress. It's a shame you can't skip. Obviously the time stops for it, but you can't skip it. No broken arm today, although this is our very first run at this point. Or to this point, I should say. Go through the window. Hopefully we get good rope here. Yesterday it wasn't going so great. And today, more curse. Well, not as cursed. And oh wow, the dog came all the way over here. I've not seen that. Normally he likes to still hang out around that door, but not come all the way up there. I've not seen that. And now we're about to see our last raptors of the game. Of any kind. They no longer appear, in the run at least. Picking up these for when we are running through Silent Hill. towards the hospital. There you go. Now we're heading back downstairs to the elevator shaft to open it up and head to hell. Here we are. Very nice. And now we are on the second floor, I believe. I'm not actually sure which floor this is because it doesn't tell you. And we're just running through to head to this hell bathroom. Remember, kids, in Silent Hill, if there's an overly clean bathtub, it's going to send you to hell. And here we have Vincent. And we have toe suckers that we must avoid. And now we're going to head to the first floor to pick up our second shotgun ammo of the run, as well as some delicious pork. So now we have 24 shotgun shells and some pork liver. At least that's the English translation for it. I don't know what it's called in Japanese. It might be called something different. Either way, we picked up some meat as we head to the 5th floor now. More toe suckers, of course. There we go. We got our matches. Whoa. Careful. They will knock you over every fucking time if they hit you and or latch onto you, and it sucks. It's absolutely terrible. There we go. Set this on fire. We're almost out of the hell apartments and done with the apartments in general. That was a rather unfortunate thing to happen. And there's this asshole. Luckily he didn't hit us. Getting hit once sucks. Getting hit multiple times sucks. It's all just fucking terrible. There we go. All right, now we are here at 18. Nice. Dog didn't cost us anything. Rare to see the dog, of course. Again, sometimes if you mess up, you'll get a better chance of not getting hit because they'll just go towards the meat. I didn't mean to go the wrong way for 0.2 seconds. It just kind of happened like that. Alright, let's get out of here. We are now out of hell apartments, even though, based on this look, you wouldn't know that. But we are out of hell and back into the real world, quote unquote, as we now head home. Let's see what we got here. And now we find out that this asshole was ordered to kill our father and followed through with it. That's the other dumb thing about it. I think I missed that shot. Fuck you. Nice 8 seconds. Unfortunately, that fight went really bad, but another green is still better than a purple or a red. Don't you know? And now we're in Silent Hill. And the reason we equipped those healing items is because now we just need to press a button to use them instead of going into the menu to use them. Because not only do they restore health, they restore stamina when used. And we are going to use quite a bit of stamina here. Now, for figuring out how to run here, you want to follow red car. And then there's going to be a white van coming up here shortly. There's our white van right there. And then after the white van, you're going to follow this, and you want to go in here through the gas station. You may see an ice cream truck, you may not. And then you're going to go past here. At this point, you want to heal. I may have healed a little too late, just a little bit, but it's quite fine. As you saw Heather kind of slow down there for a second before healing. Then you want to notice these two cars. When you see these two cars, you'll notice you're going the right way. Though it's a pretty straightforward path, as you've probably noticed. But these were things that helped me figure out the right path when starting. And then you're going to notice the red signs on the fence, and that's how you know you have your turning point. And now we're in the hospital, where we have nurses everywhere. So we now head to the second floor. One thing that may help you also with getting these turns right is by going, skipping the ride, because it puts the camera in a good spot. So 4, 6, 3, 9. And then you want to look for M4. M4 is the door you want. 1, 2, 3, 1. Been a long time since we've had a quadruple here. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then you want to head past the nurse who has a gun. Guns can be pretty scary, especially if they shoot them and they hit you, because it will put you into low health indicator. And then you hit in here to get our third shotgun shell pickup of the run. Unfortunately, I ran into the wall. My bad. The nurse, for some reason, disappears. No one knows why. And then we're going to head down to the first floor. Again, I find skipping the ride helpful with camera angles. Of course, if you're one of those people that can control the camera angle, all power to you. Also, if you play with 3D controls, all power to you as well. I'm playing 2D, of course. So now we've noticed this key. Whoops. And we're going to use the nail polish remover on the key so that we can pick it up. So now we have the stairwell key. So we're just going to leave and head back down to the basement. Well, back down. We've never been down. Head in here, and this is why we needed the camera, prepared to hear a lot of the same number over and over again. 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283, 4283. sometimes those door codes can be pretty finicky. Now we're just going to run down the hall to S12. A good way to remember where S12 is that it's 2 doors after the nurse. Or a door after the nurse, I guess, sometimes. Because I was going to try to go into S13 there. Of course, we've got 2 nurses. One of them has a gun. Beware of gun. And turn. And then we're going to go back down the staircase. Run down the hallway. Again, another nurse with a gun. And now we're going to M mystery number. Of course, we heard the gun being fired off there as well while I was talking. Again, quite creepy hallway, but boy does it get even creepier when you find out where it's leading. You know, the walls look all rusted and damaged, and yet these gates are moving pretty fine, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But hey, what do I know, right? Again, you have to make that one fall down to make that one rise. Pretty straightforward. But for those who don't know, whoops, I made that turn really bad. Been a while since I've done something that bad. And let us get to hell. And here is where we're going to meet the most powerful character in all of Silent Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, 9x9 pals, welcome Mr. Voltel. Why is he the most powerful character in all of Silent Hill? Look at that core strength. That is all core strength holding him up there. His arm is not holding him up by holding onto that pipe. His other arm is focused on twisting that very rusted valve. So, yeah, based on his core strength alone, most powerful Silent Hill character in the game. Alright. Let us continue on. Again, toe suckers are back. And now we want to head to floor 2. You can head to basement 3 first, but I usually go to floor 2, floor 3, basement 3. Just how I do it. Sometimes you can hear a baby crying here. Sometimes. You need to go to floor 2 in order to go back up to floor 3 because you need the bag to collect the blood. So that is why we don't start with floor 3. I mean, obviously we start with floor 3 because that's the floor we're on, but we don't do anything in floor 3 because we need this bag. There we go. Excellent. Back through the door. Good. Missed. Basement 3, please. Nice key grab. Nice key grab. And floor 1. You need the key to access where you're going in floor 1, in case anyone was curious. So that was the key I just picked up. Opened that door. Again, skipping that elevator ride helps with that. So that's why I do that. Alrighty, chat, here we go. / anybody who is watching this run in the future. Here we go, going down. And here we have the killer of runs. And he's good. 4, 5. Oh, apparently I used 6. Oh, he died. Nice! A nice rainbow there. Was not expecting another rainbow in the run. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Again, I always overshoot Leonard because his death animation is the same as his hit animation, so I'm like, I don't know if you're dead.
Why did you?
So despite the bad missionary, we got a great Leonard, great hospital in general, and now we're on to the amusement park. So let us continue. Alyssa can also be a pain, by the way. So again, follow the way back. You can kind of see some of the signs, such as the blue car. And here we are back in the garage, or the garage/gas station. There's the ice cream truck, as I like to call it, because it looks like one. And then, boop. And then we're gonna run past our friendly neighborhood van and red car. Luckily, getting to the amusement park is far more simpler, as you will see momentarily. There we go. And now we're piecing out of here once again. Again, pretty much following the same path that we did. However, we are not turning, hopefully not getting crushed by dogs or having dogs in our fucking way. Again, healing at this part will help us as well. And also there is a bit more RNG as coming up as we have to get a key, but when the key falls is pure RNG based, unfortunately. But it is all good. We'll have to wait and see how bad it goes. There we are. Back in the amusement park now that we may have seen at the very beginning of the game. However, we're not trying to die here. Also, these guys are much bigger dicks now as they've learned a new trick. So we touch this corner. Good. Much shorter key. I just need Heather to pick it up. There we go. Picked it up. Nice and easy. Might as well pick that up since I'm here, even though I don't need it. And awesome, he got right the fuck out of my way. Sometimes he's right in the way, and it's just like, oh god damn it. And now they have that new attack that I mentioned, that new trick where they'll wave their arms back and forth and basically just turn themselves into massive walls, basically. And it's just like, god damn it. And it will knock you over, and it's a giant pain in the ass. There we are. They will still try to do the punches and the stabs, but now they have the arm movement attack, and it's awful. It's awful when you're in a closed space. Or if you don't have a lot of room. Alright, chat. It's time for our favorite part of the game. Yes. Welcome to the poorly haunted mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you are ready, then go through the door. Help! Help!
hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Oh, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to. Anyway, I'm joking. It was all just a joke. I just wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died by suicide. Whoops. That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven? Through the path to hell. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. Mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. And here's the exit. We hope you have enjoyed your tour. Please come back any time. Or if you prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems no one wants to see you leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I happen to agree with them. Unfortunately, there's no more dialogue here. We're just really hoping to get Heather's soul. We really like souls here, and that's what we want. There's nothing super special around here. It's just a labyrinth, really. Oh, damn it. We didn't get her soul again. Next time. Next time. There's always next time. So now we just run past these bees. We see our boy Robbie there. Turn. Grabbeth the chain. And then for some reason, there's these really nice shoes sitting here. This really nice shoe. And of course, we have our final shotgun pickup. Well, not our final, but our final double pair, I'll call it, of shotgun shell pickups. And then we're off over to the fence. Oh, god damn it. Sometimes the fence can be a finicky little bitch. I don't know why, but it happens. There we go. We have connected. And of course, it's a really nice touch that they put the actual fence, or the actual chain on the ground there. Something I didn't notice till a few attempts in. And I was like, oh, that's a lovely touch. So Douglas is dead. Poor Douglas. Such a shame that he had to die. Such a shame. We pick up the doll head that suspiciously looks like an apple, which is why we are going to give it to Snow White, in case anyone was a wee bit curious as to why that happens. And there we are. The two fairy tale ladies have what they want. And we can continue on carrying on. Next, we're gonna find another Nintendo 64 sitting there. Also, if you're curious why I call them Nintendo 64s, it's because they just look like a bunch of polygons put together, which was pretty standard for a lot of platformers and other games for the N64. And that's what they kind of look like to me. Alright. 2, 3,
Now, you want to shoot them? That one went up a little bit too much before I could hit it. There you go. That one's gonna come down at the perfect time. Again, reading or talking to them, whichever you prefer to call it, stops the timer, but they don't stop, which is nice. So it's a way to save ye some time. So that shotgun pickup that we just had basically saves us here, as we have to kill, I think it's either 10 or 11 horses. And then they will all start moving once again. There we go, they've started moving. And things get really satanic really fast. Shoot. She runs away. She'll do that sometimes. Sometimes she won't. Other times she will. But you want to make sure that she doesn't run before shooting. Otherwise, you will lose ammo. Sometimes she'll run for a good 30 seconds, other times not so much. So it's pretty random with her. So that's our third cycle, one more cycle to go here. There she is. Now she falls on the ground. Luckily, we can shoot her on the ground. Boom. Very nice pace here. Of course, this is not a cutscene, which I kind of thought would be most of the time, so I would usually press the start button here and usually lose time. Going in that direction is your best method for getting out of there quickly. Of course, we have another staircase situation where you do not want to move your movement. You just want to keep it in the same position that it's in because of the stairs. That's why, in case anybody was super curious as to why. And there's Claudia, the bitch. And there we go. Head straight through. And there is the distorted Nintendo 64s and Big Man. Now, one thing that I've noticed with this part is you want to pay attention to the crying. Once you hear no crying, you know you're good to go through. So if you ever see me get quiet around these parts, that's why. I don't think it overly matters which order you tackle this in. But I've been recently starting to tackle it this way. Just 'cause. And now we are hearing Ganon on his vacation from the dark world of Hyrule. Don't know why he chooses Silent Hill, but he does. Seems like a weird vacation spot, but who am I to complain about such things? Or judge his choices. So here's another spot that you can get sandwiched by these guys and crushed and hit and whatnot. Ah, shit. So that was a fuck up. I thought I didn't hear crying, but then I did hear crying. Oh my god, I fucked up again. Ow. Oh god damn it, this is bad. Please let me up. There we go. And now we get our first card. It's only a matter of time before those were going to fuck up on us, though. Damn it. Took the wrong turn. We heard Voltel. So we know that Voltel is chilling somewhere around here. There's that move that I was talking about. Luckily, we were able to avoid it. So we are perfectly fine. Hello. We are almost about to hit sub 45, I think. But there is a wee bit of concern, wee bit of super focus right now. I hope you are doing well today, Mark. So there's all our shotgun shells refilled for God. Of course, we are going to need to heal before fighting God. As you can see, we have the low indicator because we were hit right in the knife by one of the Nintendo 64s. Of course you want to be right in front of my fucking door, you son of a bitch. There we go. Now we just need the final key. Or the final card. I meant to say final card, not final key. Here we go. Dodge. The big man. Then we're put into this room. There's the door I want. Everything's gone to shit. Alright, and there's our boy Voltel. Right in sight, and another big man there as well. This classroom, I'm not a fan of it because the angles change and that will screw with movement. There's our final key. Well, card? Key card? I mean, it technically does activate it as a key, or act as a key. Really wish I didn't spin there, but whatever. It's all fine. Good. Bit of terrible movement there. Nice. Didn't get hit by anybody. There's Big Man doing his big man things. The end game is now. Yes, it is both a key and a card. It's a key card. Again, the bees, sometimes they will block the door, sometimes they won't. They did not this time. Sometimes they will hit you because they're blocking the door. Or they're right beside the door but close enough to hit you. It fucking sucks. Alright. Now, one thing that I learned yesterday is that depending which card you choose, by the way, the time stops when you're doing this, which is nice, but depending which card you choose is the card that you start with. Just an interesting fact. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. I hate this room. I've mentioned that before because the camera angle changes way too fucking much. And on 2D controls, that is fucking terrifying. Alright, here we go. So Vincent is dead. Gonna go into supplies to heal. Claudia is dead. God has been born. Are you ready, true believers? I was about to say non-believers. I meant to say, are you ready, true believers? Sorry, Marvel versus Capcom series references. Yes, there are more than three games because I'm counting Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel or X-Men versus Street Fighter. You know, all that stuff. Okay, and then I want to go back into supplies to heal once more. Fire. 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 Yes! Finally! Fuck yes. God damn it. Fucking almost a month of going and going and going and going. We did it. Sub 45. For a long time I thought it was impossible. For a long goddamn time. Also enjoy the Peridot. I thought it was gonna be impossible. Oh, sweet zombie Jesus. Oh, sweet zombie Jesus. I don't even know how I could ever make that possible. Holy shit. Oh, goddamn. God damn. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Oh. Oh, thank you again for the bits, but... Yes, enjoy the Peridot again.
Just a joke.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name?
Oh.
Cheryl.
The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have a little bit more fun? Oh. Yes. Oh, wait. Shit, I forgot to skip the music. I'm terribly sorry that I didn't skip the music. Ah. I'm sorry. 44:51.